With rants and raves, you'll be okay. And today is your lucky day. It is rants and raves with Gary K.
Hey everyone, it's Gary K, and I'm joined with Chris Lyons, who's the Senior Manager of Integrated Systems Global Marketing at Shure, which is the most important part of this. You're going to be at ISE in stand 3N300, so Hall 3. You guys had an incredible couple of years, actually half a dozen years, really. I'm so excited for ISE because I know you're gonna launch some new stuff.
Yeah, we've got a lot of new stuff, Gary, that's going to be launching at ISE. There have been several projects that have been, under deep cover, and I have wanted to say stuff to you guys for so long, and I never could. And now finally I can, and I am so excited to be able to spill the beans. So the new product, one of them that we're launching at ISE is called Microflex Wireless Next 2. And anybody who's been in the contracting world for a long time knows our Microflex wireless microphones for, universities and offices and so forth. This is the first step to a next generation of those. And, I've been at Shure a long time. I used to get excited when we had a button and an LED on a microphone. This thing has got everything but the kitchen sink. I can't believe how much good stuff is crammed in there. So this
tell me what the features are. What are the basic features of the new mic?
Yeah, so this is basically a new style of wireless microphone. Here's what the base unit looks like.
Oh, wow.
It's like the size of a small access point. You sit that on the table. There's two charging slots built in, so your transmitters drop in there. You just plop them in there like you would a phone or anything else like that to recharge. It automatically scans the spectrum, figures out the channels. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to calculate anything or anything like that. And the unit, you just push a link button and the transmitter is linked to the base unit and you're done. So literally you can go from out of the box to being ready to rock in 2 minutes or so.
Do you have to press a link button each time you use it, or do you just press it once and set up?
No, just the first time that you use it. And actually it's really cool because you've got, a choice of like body pack transmitters or a table transmitter or a handheld, but you could give one of these body packs to each professor and then say, when you walk in the room, just drop it in the slot, push the link button for 3 seconds.
So you could issue them to the presenter.
Exactly.
Actually, I like that idea because one of the things that's kind of gross, to be honest with you, and no offense, is to grab a lavalier mic that everyone else has been using. And I'm already a germaphobe. So I like that. That's kind of an interesting concept.
And you can program their name on it too. So it says Professor Smith or it says East Room or whatever you want. It can say it on there. It tells you how much more battery time do you have and how's your signal strength. And if you accidentally walk out of the room with it and you're not supposed to, it gives you a little warning and it says, we're out of range. I'm going to turn off in a couple of minutes. So it's very user friendly.
Well, you've already mentioned a couple of features that are different than any of the other products in the market. Is there anything else? I mean, like the simplicity is obviously a big one.
Yeah. The other thing is that, nowadays, every meeting is a hybrid meeting. Every event is a hybrid event. You really don't do anything anymore that doesn't involve at least a few remote participants.
Yeah.
So this thing is built from the ground up with that assumption in mind. So basically it is set up so that it can do in-room sound reinforcement and connect to a video conferencing system at the same time. You got multiple outputs on the back.
What are the outputs, if you don't mind showing?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can turn around like that. You've got a couple of Dante network ports here. You've got a couple of analog audio outputs here. One of them has everything. The other one is just the receive audio only.
Okay.
So if you just want to pipe that to your speakers, you can. And then there's somewhere in here, I can't see it, a USB audio connection too.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And the power is just from a standard USB-C power supply, like comes with a tablet or something like that. So
I kind of feel stupid asking this question, but same quality as the Microflex? I mean, same.
Yep. Actually better quality. more dynamic range, longer battery life. Still you can sync as many systems in the same building as you want to. So you can put these in every classroom if you want. But this thing, the fact that it's all self-contained, and it even has IntelliMix in it. So
Oh,
it's got
okay.
acoustic echo cancellation, noise reduction, automatic
All
gain
built into
control, EQ, all that stuff is already in there. So this is sort of like a sound system in a box.
Yeah,
And
that's
you
really
can
interesting.
connect it to a laptop if you do want to do bring your own device. You can connect it to the room system, however you want to make it happen.
And when is it going to be available? I mean, it looks like a finished product to me.
Yeah, this one is not 100% functional, but it's super, super close. It was used for photography the other day. It's going to be shipping in spring of 24, so just a couple of months from ISE.
Mhm.
So you'll be able to see working units in the booth at ISE, try it out, listen to it, hear it. It's just really exciting to have something that is so compact, so user-friendly. I mean, there's barely any buttons on it. So,
Yeah.
It's very hard to get yourself into
Yeah, I
any
like the
trouble
way you
with
do
this
the
thing.
link too. It'll be obvious to someone who's not, an audio tech to figure out how to do it once they've done it once. They won't have to relearn how to do it
Yep,
because, when you're trying to do that on a lav mic or your handheld mic to the receiver, it's not always completely obvious what to do.
yep.
You have to hold it down for 3 seconds and, all that kind of stuff. So,
The other thing that the body pack transmitter
Mhm.
has is a built-in omnidirectional mic.
Okay. So you don't
So,
even have to use a lav if you don't.
right, if
Yeah,
you accidentally unplug your lav or you forget the lav or whatever, there's a
it'll
backup
work.
mic built in there and it
How much does that
automatically.
weigh?
Oh, not much. It's really light.
It's a
You know,
rechargeable battery built into it.
Yep, rechargeable lithium battery built in. So, you drop it in the charger and then you've got 17 hours for the body pack. And there's this little table mic, for meeting
Yeah.
style stuff. And then there's the standard handheld one.
Are you gonna sell a separate little individual charger for that application where you might buy one for every teacher on a campus?
We've been thinking about that. So far we've just got the charging dock and it
Right. But it
charges.
seems
So,
like if you do that model, if I'm a university and I put these in every classroom and I issue them to the professors, I'm
and
gonna
keep
need
it on your
an
desk.
individual charging station
Yeah,
of some type.
absolutely.
Something simple, or maybe even USB-C as an
Yep.
option or something.
And
Um,
and
wh
this is one of those products where customers are gonna tell us how they
yeah,
wanna
I
use
get
it
it, what
because
you're
we've
saying. Yeah,
already
'cause
had
I
people.
want different color.
Well, yeah, or
Yeah.
we've already had people say, this would be a great thing for a meeting in a hotel ballroom
Yeah.
where I'm giving a presentation and at the last minute I realize, oh, I've got some remote people. How do I hook up so that they can hear?
Yeah.
And then I use this mic to
Right.
pass around for questions.
Yeah, and then you just connect it to your laptop on Zoom, and they're already connected. That's really
Exactly.
simple. Now, you mentioned upfront when you started, you have a lot of new products at ISE. That's a big one that you just launched. And what else can you give me
That
a sneak peek of anything else?
That is a real big one too. By the time that this comes out, you will hear that there's going to be a new ceiling mic added to our lineup, a
Okay.
new ceiling array microphone. We've also got a couple of exciting things for people who are content creators too, who are, making videos to promote their organization or do training videos or whatever. So there's going to be several new things in the Shure booth that people are going to want to stop by and have a look at.
And that's in Hall 3, N300, 3N300. Don't forget to go. Chris, I really appreciate it. I love all the videos that you do and the work that you do educating the industry. It's fun to watch you. And you have a great sense of humor, self-deprecating, but also very informative and educational. So I've enjoyed it. And I appreciate you coming on today and talk about all this. And of course, Chris, are you going to be there? Are you going to be in Barcelona?
I'm not going to be in Barcelona, but a whole bunch of people from the US and from our European team are going to be there. So you're definitely going to see a lot of familiar faces.
And I'm looking forward to your party too. So I'll be there. And of course, you can follow along. We're going to go shoot videos on all these individual products, especially the new. I know a lot of people are going to be excited about the new ceiling mic technology. You can follow along of all we're doing at ISE at ravepubs.com/ISE. Chris, thank you very much for joining me today. And thanks for the in-person live demo.
You're welcome. And we're real excited about it and can't wait to see everybody at ISE.
Same. Thank you very much for watching.